First of all, I just want to thank you guys, all of you guys, for coming out today. Just give a round of applause for you guys. Originally, I was supposed to do a poem. Normally, when I do poems, it's really, easy for me to write. All of a sudden, I just told myself, I don't want to do it anymore. So I texted Tayana and I was like, it's okay. I don't want to speak anymore. Now, I have this relationship with God where, just me and him just speak to each other. I like to question him a lot. So as I was just there, he asked me, why is it that you don't want to speak? Why is it that I took you through all these things for you to learn what love is? Why is it that you was heartbroken for you to learn? Why is it that I taught you that, the thing that you was going through wasn't for you, but even though you went through a mess, it was supposed to be a message for the people who are in your shoes. So why are you being stingy? So right away, I was like, okay, I'm not going to write a poem, but I'm going to give a message. Now, I spent all week trying to find a message and I couldn't get it. It took me yesterday when he finally gave me the message, and the message that he gave me, since this is the night of love, he gave me loving God first and loving us. Yeah. And one thing I realized is that most of the time we was trying to love each other first without loving God. And the reason why most relationships and friendships and family members was breaking us is because we was loving them first, but there wasn't no God in it. So I asked him, so what is love? And real quick, shout it out. What is one word that comes to your mind when you hear love? What is it? Patience. Compromise. Okay. Now, I'm a curious person, so I went on Google to, search up what love means, and I had two definitions. The first one said love is an intense feeling of deep affection. And the second one said, love is when you feel a deep romantic or sexual attachment to someone. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but, I wanted to go into the Bible and understand where my belief comes from. So I went to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 13, and it says that, now these three remain, faith, hope, love, but the greatest of these is love. Now, the second one that I got was, I'm pretty sure all of us heard this, but 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. Now, as I was doing that, I wanted to go back online to understand where me and you can connect with love, not just in the Bible, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings. So, someone tweeted, as a lady, she said, love is giving someone the power to destroy you and trusting them not to. And if you hear this right now, most of us probably can be like, why would she even say that? Why would you give power to somebody to destroy you? But most of us do it without even realizing that we're doing it. So, I came to a realization that, most people do that. Most people give people the power to destroy them because they don't have any self-love. And before you're so quick to judge and to get into any, relationships, you have to actually sit down and make sure that, you're loving yourself. Make sure that, you believe in yourself. So even if the person don't love you how much you expect them to love you, you're still loving. So as I was going through that, he also gave me a message, and it's a message that I would love to read for you guys. And he said that when we hear love, most of the time we think about perfection. Either it is relationship, love, or not. We all want to be treated with this kind of love that the world portrays. But it's crazy how angry we can get sometimes when we give all our love to some people and they don't give us nothing back. We all have those people who love to take. They tell you they love you. They come to you, they will take all the time. They will take from you. They will take from you all the time. And as long as you run out, as soon as you run out, and they don't have anything to benefit them, they leave. But they claim they love you. And I had to come to understanding that if you're going to love, it's not just about you being nice all the time. Love is not lowering your standards to other people's level, but understanding that you two are human beings. So, as he was speaking to me, I was like, okay, now, even though you're telling me, some people are taking from me, what is love? I still want to know what love is. And he told me that sometimes the people that you love can hurt you. Sometimes love can cause you pain. Just like Jesus Christ loved us when he came, but we still chose to hurt him. So there's no life in something. Most of the time when we hear of love, we think about this straight thing. We want everything to be straight. But the God just tells you that in order for life to be in something, you have to hear boom, 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 boom. So if something is not moving up and down, there's no life. So most of the time when we hear love, we want to think about this smooth thing, but God is telling you that if you're going to be able to love, man, sometimes you're going to have the ups and downs. The boom, boom. Sometimes you're going to go through it, but But it's up to you. It's up to you to understand that, the love that you're going through, the ups and downs that you're going through is not there to break you, but to build a character. So, if you're gonna love, sometimes it's gonna cost you pain. Now, real love gives. Real love gives. Now, most of us might probably say that if real love gives, then why is it that I've been giving to people all the time and I'm not receiving the things I've been praying for? See, the only problem there is that you're giving, but you're not really freely giving. See, you're giving, making sure that, you want something back. When you don't get nothing back, you're upset. See, real love is about giving and not expecting nothing back. Real love is about giving, knowing that, you want to help somebody. It's not just about you. Sometimes you give, not to think just about you. So then he told me that love is also serving God and one another. Love is about serving God, not just about serving God, but serving me and you freely, in a humble way. See, you can't say that you love somebody and you're not humble. And most of the people don't say it. Most of the places that we go, they don't tell us that, in order for you to love, you have to be humble. They don't say it because we struggle with it ourselves. So in order for you to love, you have to be humble. Now, the last thing that, I want to tell you guys about today is that, my whole life I went through all kinds of breaks, all kinds of breaks, all kinds of heartbreaks, with friendships. I never understood why my relationship with my mother never worked out. I never understood why I never grew up with my father. I never understood why people always disappointed me. Now, God, as I was trying to prepare this message, he told me that, Clifford, if you're going to love, then you have to be willing to accept someone for who they are. See, most of the time, we try to love people, we try to only love certain people who are up to our standards. But God is telling you that real love is about understanding that you're not qualified, but I still accept you. Because when Jesus Christ came, he didn't come for the perfect ones, but he came to make the unqualified ones qualified. Now, real fast, let me get 3 people, 3 chairs, too. 3 chairs. Let me get the water, too. 3 chairs. 2 girls, 1 guy. Real fast. I need the guy in the middle. Really fast. Somebody. Hurry up. Yes, he's in the middle. Take this one. Take this. Now, as I was getting ready to prepare this message for you guys, I'm very visual. I like to, understand, when I see things, I want to see it in a visual way. So I asked God, why is it that, you're telling me that I'm going to love certain people, but sometimes I have to accept them for who they are. Now here, she has a bottle with water in it, right? It's a bottle of water. He has a bottle with no water. She got a bottle. She got a whole gallon with water. Now, if I come to her and ask you for water, a bottle of water, can you give me a bottle of water? Why? Because she has it. That's what she's been given. Now, if I come to you and ask you for a bottle of water, can you give it to me? Okay, you don't have it. Now, if I come to you for a gallon of water, can you give it to me? What about 2 gallons? Because you don't got it. Now, imagine that this bottle right here is your body. Every single bottle that you're holding right now is the human body. Now, imagine the water in there is the love that all of us human beings are given. That's the love. You don't have it. That's the love in there. Now, if I come to you and ask you for a bottle of love, can you give it to me? Yes, because she got it. That's what she's been given. If I come to you for a bottle of love, can you give it to me? See, now look here. When most of the time we go to certain people and we ask them for a bottle of love, right? They don't have the love in there, but they have the body. And what tends to happen is that, he gives me the body, and imagine if I'm a female, he would give me the body, and we will end up having sex, we will end up having certain things, and I realized that I didn't come for the body. I came for the love. And as soon as I realize you don't have it, I leave. And that's how a lot of relationships start to break down. That's how a lot of relationships start to die down. So he told me that the reason why you have to accept certain people for who they are is because some people are only born with a bottle of love, but some people are born with a gallon. But it's up to you to accept the person who don't have nothing, so you help him and give him some love.
Wow. Amen.